that I think it was unfortunate, well, perhaps unfortunate is rather a mild word, that the other two parties in last week's council debate decided it was legitimate to adopt a debating style somewhat reminiscent of the tabloid newspaper headline in regard to the alleged rape and baseball bat incidents. I also understand, and now know from 14 copies of them, that there have been several totally unsavoury leaflets distributed that refer to these allegations. These are very serious matters and should not be consigned, in my view, to a leaflet such as being described. But if those parties and those councillors decide that they want to go into and enter into such gutter politics, then I feel it goes to demeans them as people and as demeans the party that they claim to represent. I feel that very strongly. However, I have to say that I have heard in the past, and not too recent past, one or two senior members of that same party actually in public repeat the same allegations. I'm not going to name names at this point, but the people that know that they've done it, know they've done it. I also know with some interest, and he's just left the chamber, which is interesting, that Councillor Green, the interim council leader, has taken on the responsibility for social care and inclusion. Well, Councillor Green, the whole department, I have to say, is in a lot better shape now than when we took over from when your party was in control. I also say, I have to say this, but if you want to argue with me, Councillor Reddy, then fine, carry on the argument. I find it very difficult to reconcile Councillor Green's speeches about our apparent lack of care and disregard for the vulnerable when you were the party that closed respite homes. You were the party that made swinging cuts in social services, the biggest in all the council, and left it very vulnerable in terms of staff resources. So don't preach to us about vulnerable adults. It will be also interesting to note how Councillor Green, with his new responsibility, will reconcile the demands of the Tory central government, Tory-led government, I've forgotten about the Lib Dems, whose policy and austerity measures are having such a devastating effect on the most vulnerable in our society. In regards to the AK report, yes, it was hard